we're just getting some reactions, I believe. Let's try and listen in.
पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट यहाँ पर गेट दरवाजे के बाहर खड़ी हुई है। मुझे लगता है जो मुख्यमंत्री जिस तरीके से कल मातोश्री पे आए और जो आदेश उन्होंने दिए, जो मीटिंग उन्होंने ली कि भाई कुछ भी हो पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट को ये आदेश देना कि थोड़ा रिलीफ करो। जो बैरिकेड हमारे लेन के दोनों तरफ लगी हुई थी, आज बैरिकेड भी हटाए गए हैं और वो बैरिकेड क्रॉस करके हमारे गेट के अंदर तक दरवाजे, जहाँ पर बाकी भी 10 फैमिलियां हमारे साथ में रहती हैं वो अपार्टमेंट में, वो लोगों को भी परेशान ये डिपार्टमेंट की वजह से आज होना पड़ रहा है कि अंदर घुसने तक ये डिपार्टमेंट कर क्या रहा है और किसके आदेश पे ये डिपार्टमेंट चल रहा है। जिस तरीके से लोगों का और हमला करने की जिस तरीके से वो प्रयत्न कर रहे हैं कि कल भी उन्होंने यही बोला, 2 शब्द बोले मुख्यमंत्री ने, और मुख्यमंत्री जो 2 साल 2.5 साल से काम पे ही गए नहीं है, जो बोलते हैं ना कि हमारे मराठी में एक मन है, बहुत ज्यादा अच्छी मराठी मुझे आती नहीं, पर जितनी मराठी मुझे आती है, बिन कामे पूर्ण पगारी, या पद्धति से जो मुख्यमंत्री हमारे काम कुछ नहीं पर पगार पूरा लिया है मुख्यमंत्री का पिछले 2-2.5 सालों से, और काम एक बार भी मंत्रालय वो गए नहीं है। पर सिर्फ कल पूरी फैमिली के साथ में वो मातोश्री के बाहर आए और अपने पूरे शिव सैनिकों के साथ में उन्होंने घर में मीटिंग ली, पदाधिकारियों को हमला करने के लिए उन्होंने तैयार किया, और जब जहां कल रात तक बैरिकेड को कोई टच भी नहीं कर पाया जो शिव सैनिक, आज वो बैरिकेड को तोड़ के गेट के अंदर तक कैसे आते हैं, ये पहला प्रश्न है मेरा इनसे। या तो डिपार्टमेंट उनके प्रेशर में काम कर रही है या डिपार्टमेंट उनके अनुसार काम कर रही है, दोनों में से ये एक चीज है। अगर इतनी खुलेआम अगर गुंडागर्दी शिवसेना में कर रही है, और मैं अभी भी बोल रही हूँ कि मैं नीचे भी जाऊंगी और गेट के बाहर भी जाऊंगी, और मातोश्री के बाहर हम हनुमान चालीसा का पाठन भी करेंगे, उसमें कोई भी हमें रोक नहीं सकता है। तुम्हारे पास जरूर प्रशासन और सरकार होगी तुम्हारी, पर ताकत तो हमको भी हमारे लोगों ने दी है। तुम तुम्हारे पीढ़ी के भरोसे खा रहे हो, हम अपने स्वतः हमारा भविष्य हमने निर्माण करके यहाँ पर आए, और बजरंग बली की ताकत।
Okay, so that was MP Navneet Rana there hitting out at the Shiv Sena, saying that the Chief Minister in fact hasn't done anything for the people, hasn't even worked for the people, and they won't be able to stop us. Herman, so very strong words and counter words coming in. The couple is very, very clear as part of their plans are concerned, and they're also now alleging that in fact the Chief Minister with his entire team actually urged the Sena workers to come forward and create this sort of stir on the ground.
Well, yes, in fact, here you can just see many of those workers have started moving towards what one looks at towards the residence of the MP as well as the MLA. They are trying to get in, but what we are told by the Mumbai police is that they will not allow. At the same time, also those who will not be, is that the MP as well as the MLA husband will not be allowed to leave the premises because they believe it could lead to a law and order situation in the city, which is why notice has already been served to them. And to ensure that there is no more further trouble, they will continue to be kept inside their residence at this point in time.
Okay, so is there a counter plan that is also being put in place, Herman?
Well, yes, as far as the Mumbai police that I spoke to, what the sources are telling us is that they will not allow the couple to leave the residence. At the same time, keeping the security also in mind, they will ensure that none of the supporters to allow to get close inside the residence. So for now, the entire plan of the couple visiting Matoshree will not be taking place is what we are picking up, just going by our sources from my police. Security definitely has been beefed up, but then again, also at the same time, security is also going to be beefed up outside Matoshree because there too, you have a large number of senior leaders as well as Shiv Senics who have in fact reached Matoshree. Here, as you can see, police is there since morning. They have been the workers, the Shiv Sena workers, have been chanting slogans. The police is trying to request them to ensure that they do not get inside the residence because at the end of the day, Navneet Rana is an MP, husband is an MLA. They too enjoy the security cover, and as we do know, security cover was also increased previously in the last few days. But right now, the chanting and sloganeering continues outside the residence of.
Herman, I also want to understand, since the situation is only escalating with each passing hour, any word that you're picking up from the police, what is their plan of action? Because the number of the Sena workers are only increasing.
Well, yes, they will continue to ask them to leave the place. And if that does not happen, one could see, as the last resort, they could be detained and then being taken to the nearest police station. That could be the last option. But also at the same time, what we're picking up is that the couple will be asked not to leave the residence, which is why yesterday as a precautionary measure, notice has already been served to them, specifically asking them not to disturb the law and order situation in the city. At this point in time, the cops here are trying to speak to some of the to some of the workers here, because as you can see, Ridhima, there are a large number of female workers too who have come here out sloganeering against the couple. They are being asked by the Mumbai police to leave the residence, but even once that does not happen, the last resort could be that they could be detained. But as of now, the sloganeering continues. What we also told is that the couple will not be allowed to leave from their residence here at Khar and move towards Matoshree.
Okay, let me just take in a word from Mihir also. Mihir, as I was discussing with Herman also, at both the places, outside Matoshree as well as outside this couple's residence, the number of Sena workers are only increasing. What is their plan? Because currently, as Herman is pointing out, the couple is not going to be allowed to come out or move towards closer to Matoshree.
Absolutely, but it appears at this point from where I am at outside Matoshree that Sena workers are not are refusing to budge from this place. Yes, the police has given a notice to Ravi Rana and his wife. It is unlikely that they will be allowed to step outside of their house. But Shiv Senics are here in huge numbers. In fact, just a moment ago we saw the leader of the youth wing, Varun Sardesai, come here to support and encourage their party members and gave a very strong statement against Ravi Rana's allegation that Shiv Sena is doing gundagati, to which he said that what was Ravi Rana expecting after trying a stunt like this? For us, the Matoshree is like a temple, and whoever tries to insult it or threaten it in any way, we will respond to it. And that's the sentiment that is running around in the among the Shiv Senics today, and that's why in a sense they are agitated, sloganeering today against Ravi Rana and in support of CM Uddhav Thackeray, not only at Matoshree but also at Ravi Rana's residence where they've gathered in huge number. It's hard to say whether they will disperse anytime soon because at Matoshree also what we are seeing, like you rightly mentioned, that the numbers are only increasing, but there is police protection here. There is enough security arrangement. Certain areas which are used by common public are barricaded, or at least this particular area where Matoshree is barricaded, so that all the agitation remains within this particular area and does not impact the law and order, the traffic of the city. But the numbers of Shiv Senics are increasing, and that's what we are seeing on the ground, and they are refusing to disperse or budge from their stand. They are in fact constantly giving out statements that where is Ravi Rana? He did promise us that he will come here at around 9 a.m. and that's not happened. So what if he's got a notice from police? If he was so stern on his stand, he should have come out, is what they are saying. And they are also saying that we will teach him a lesson in their own scenic style. So clearly there are a war of words going on at this point. Scenics have gathered in huge numbers. They are refusing to budge from here, refusing to disperse, and the agitation is only getting stronger and bigger in a sense outside Matoshree.
Okay, Meera, I also want to understand another aspect from you to really understand from where all of this actually started, and correct me if I'm wrong, but what I'm understanding is that it was actually last week when this entire couple had actually asked Uddhav Thackeray to recite Hanuman Chalisa on the 16th of April on Hanuman Jayanti, while threatening that they would recite the same outside Matoshree if he did not do so. Is that where this biggest controversy or face-off actually started?
Absolutely, and there has been certain fallouts between the couple as well as Shiv Sena in the past as well. But this is the recent one, the one you pointed out. Yes, Ravi Rana did make that statement asking